Friday's Eve is Thursday, and hey, look, if you're looking for ways to engage your audience or engage your customers in your products and
Make
your
more
services
sales.
and make more sales,
Educate.
then we have a way for you to do that with Word Wall. We're going to build a Word Wall game to show you how you can sell more products, services, or increase interest in your content that you're creating by gamifying your business.
Yes, absolutely. So basically, for today, people like TWP Popcorn, if you want to educate people on grow practices, DWC method, you can embed these games on a site, or you can just direct people to the games, leave it on the community wall. It's amazing. It's engaging. So definitely welcome to you, Bether Kabaka. Same with you. If you would like to educate your audience, if you would like to teach something, heck, if you want to help your kids, right? This is what you can do. Thanks so much. Hashtag the home team is what TWP Popcorn has put in, because today is game day where we are building a game with you. So folks like Gail at Night, you already know she's our favorite moderator, Corey. What's the value for today? What will the viewers get if they're watching now or if they're watching later?
It's a 1 hour talk show where we engage with you, the audience, our home team, and we have different segments all along the way. So stick and stay for our 2 giveaways and our plant-based treat. That's all part of this best 1 hour of your day on this, your favorite broadcast. And again, today we're talking about how you can gamify your business, increase your sales, and increase your knowledge about your products, services, and content by gamifying your business.
Increase your sales. So if Cassandra South Fulton Garden wants to increase her sales, maybe she wants to sell more plants, maybe she wants to educate people. Either way, this is a huge way that big businesses like M&M's, Disney, who else? They basically all the people, Starbucks, they have already used these methods. They have games, they have apps. You don't even need an app. All of us can get this. Thanks you for putting hashtag the home team, Cassandra South Fulton Garden. We'll be building a game. If you are here live, we will be using your content today to help us build these games. And so, of course, we'll give you some examples of, how you can implement it. But hey, we got to get started.
All right, so let's go. Let's start the show with our Real Talk within Topic Design intro.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
It's white.
Hey everybody, I'm Corey the Blind Guy.
I'm his wife, LaQuita Marie.
Together we let you into our life live every hump day. Bang, bang, to Friday. That's Wednesday.
Thursday.
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Here, we're all the things health, business, and wealth. And we help you to change your narrative of normal when it comes to health, business, and wealth. And we do that by introducing you to great guests or some fabulous tools that you can use. Like today, we're talking about Word Wall and how you can gamify the content of your products or your business so that you can increase sales, increase awareness, and increase engagement with your business.
Absolutely. If you have not heard of Word Wall, it's an amazing tool that's absolutely free to use. So of course, free 99 is most people's best friend when they're looking to test, especially if you're in business and you're trying to figure out, okay, I want to do something, but I'm not sure about how much I want to invest. Well, right now, all you have to do is invest a little bit of time, because we're going to be sharing this platform with you. There are lots of games that you can see. You can figure out, how do I want to use this to educate my community? How can this be useful for me, for others? Lots of games here. And of course, from spinning the wheel to making choices, there's tiles, there's a game show style,
arcade style games, like
whack-a-mole, anagrams, all of those things. And it's so easy. We're going to be building a game live with you today in this 1 hour talk show.
So remember, this broadcast is powered by StreamYard and by viewer support by members like you. You can be down with the Blind Guy, his wife, their life home team by remembering to bum rush the button.
Thumbs up, you all. Thank you so much for those of you who have already done that. We definitely appreciate the love. And of course, if you have already gone to that like button, it lets other people know this is good information. They might like this information as well. What else did you want to say, Corey? Should they go to blindguyhiswife.com?
Definitely visit blindguyhiswifethelife.com And there are all sorts of great goodies there for you. You got opportunities to earn 33% in profits by selling digital downloads of content that you can find in our portable iTunes Super Stories library. Audiobooks for families, for teachers, for kids, for businesses. Anybody could use this. Like LaQuita says, anybody can get this.
It's scrolling right there at the bottom of the screen, blindguyhiswife.com, along with a lot of our sponsors. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to be a sponsor. You don't have to be a subscriber to get this information. If you're finding value today, go out, build your own game, and teach somebody something. All of us have value. Let's spread the news, share the info, all that good stuff.
And while you're there, don't forget to click the green coffee cup.
So I actually did not head over to blindguyhiswife.com for the viewers, but since you mentioned it, I will definitely show them that coffee cup. You know, Corey, we should build a coffee game, because one of our episodes where we showed people how to start their own coffee platform for income is a wealth building situation with Buy Me a Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
We could always gamify that information, because people don't want to listen or read. They just want to learn immediately, and games are the best way to do that. So
people like to learn without feeling like they're being taught, and games, like LaQuita said, is the best way to do that.
That's it. So wait, I do have this on the screen right now. It's not a game. There's just a widget where you can buy coffees. Corey can't see. His eyes don't work. He's been blind over 25 years. So we can always show you how we type that in and how other people's names are listed there that have bought us a coffee, but it'd be much funner in a game. So maybe we could do that, Corey.
All right, create a Buy Me a Coffee game.
You were saying giving the value of games.
Yeah, people like to learn without feeling like they're being taught. They don't want to be lectured to. They don't want to look at a bunch of diagrams and other information that they might find as a big snooze.
Mercy knows this. Mercy can go in. Don't even let me try your last name, because I was going to say Nogigase, but I don't know if that's correct, because depending on where you're from, Mercy, I know it's said differently with the emphasis in different places. So thanks, Mercy. I'm going to just call you Mercy for the thumbs up. We appreciate it. Of course, we're building a game live with you today, so stick and stay. You can help us with that.
So again, we definitely want to say, try gamifying your content, because like I said, people can they can learn about your products or your services before they purchase, or once they purchase the products, they can find out more about how they can use them in different ways.
Absolutely.
For example, LaQuita we have our own Amazon store. There are products there that we could actually make games out of, so people can learn how to use those products. There are different recipes that LaQuita makes that have different ingredients, so people can learn more about the different food products. There are different things that you guys have, and we're going to explore some of those as we show you how to gamify your business, increase your sales, and increase your customer engagement with games about your business.
All right, Corey. So where should we start? Because we have not given them a sneak peek at today's plant-based treats, but should we?
Let's do it. We're not vigilantes.
We are not fruit hoodlums.
We're not the plate popo, the mealtime Marines, or suppertime security guards. Like Wally said, we are plate advisors, advising you to increase the amount of fruits and vegetables and whole grains that you eat at every meal, no matter what else you might want to consider having along with it.
Absolutely. So depending on what you're eating, Philip Waldo Jr., he smokes a lot of different meats, right? Mm-hmm. So let's just say if he smoked a chicken or a brisket, he might want to make sure he has...
Smoke some broccoli, smoke some asparagus. He can smoke some potatoes. He can smoke some squash. He's done that for us before. Smoke some zucchini and make all sorts of kebabs or different dishes to go along with the meat.
Yeah, same thing with UG Albert. He says, Corey, did I miss anything? The only thing you missed is putting in hashtag the home team like Cassandra South Fulton Garden, because we're building a live game with all of you today. He's talking about, oh, hello, LaQuita. Yes, I happen to be here too. So the way this works is we are about to give you all a sneak peek at today's plant-based treat. However, we did show WordWall. Like we were saying, this is the platform that we're using. On WordWall, you can see how the different games work. So that way, if you're trying to figure out, do I want to make this type of game? Well, you can always start one and boom. I'm going to turn the sound effects off for right now, and you can put your own information. So Philip Waldo Jr. as a voiceover artist, instead of saying divide and read this word, then choose which rule it follows. Comment.
Still got the game sound on.
Oh, you know what? That's the music. There's sound effects and music in this particular game. So this is a quiz game. So either way, Philip, what kind of questions could he put here instead of this question? And it even tells you select 2 answers. He's a voiceover artist, Corey.
And what is the example question?
Just there's just a question and there's just some choices. So
he could say, what type of equipment does Philip need to do voiceover? What type of equipment does someone need for voiceover recording?
And then Philip could have there what type of answers, because let's say this says select 2 answers. He could have 2 right answers, 2 wrong answers.
Right. So
if the question is,
what type of equipment do you need to be a voiceover artist? You could say choice A could be a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Choice B could be headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Then you could have a smooth voice. And then you can have you can have a glass of water.
Got it. So those all sound correct, though.
They all sound correct, but then again,
only water, 2 are essential.
Right. Is water and is a smooth voice equipment.
Well, G. Albert says he likes, if you like this, let's give you a sneak peek at today's plant-based treat. And hopefully you will like that as well. Because of course, we do want you to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, but just make sure you get some at every single meal. That's the way we do it, to be sure that we're getting everything in all the time. Corey, what fruits and vegetables have you had today?
I had a stuffed bread that you made last night, and it had plenty of vegetables in it. It was like, I know it had onions. It had some of your garden meat that you make was in it.
Mm-hmm.
It had some I was just eating it, to be honest with you. So
there was actually red cabbage in there.
Right.
And what else? Carrots. There were carrots in there. And I actually had rice this morning that had carrots, onions, garlic, lots of good stuff. So sneak peek at today's plant-based treat, because we're winding down to the dog days of summer. Are we still in? Yeah, we're still in summer, sort of. So here we go.
Summer salad.
Today we've got quinoa. All right, that's it. That's all we can give you is a sneak peek at today's plant-based treats. Hey, Yoga with Goga is here saying, hey, host, I finally caught you guys. Yes, if y'all haven't caught Yoga with Goga, woo, just go over there and watch. I'll say that. Do the exercises. I can't do the splits. The exercises are a lot of work, but it's a lot of good times. Oh, G. Albert had grits. So,
with sugar, right?
Well, that's not a fruit, it's not a vegetable, but it is a grain. So Philip says bottle of vodka, soundboard, high-end quality microphone, bucket of chicken. This is, we're going to use this in when we create this game, Philip, because for those of you that are just coming in, remember, we're creating a game today. And we said, Philip is a voiceover artist, which instead of these questions and these answers, we said, what equipment
does a voiceover artist need?
Right. So he might put these answers: bottle of vodka, soundboard, high-end quality microphone, bucket of chicken. I'm going to guess that the correct answers would be soundboard and high-end quality microphone. And the other 2 are options. But let's see what else. Audrey's Living Life is here, Corey. Now that's the game queen. So
Audrey.
Yeah. So thank you for the thumbs up, Yoga with Goga. Audrey's Living Life will definitely be an asset to this particular game building today, because she, number 1, has in hashtag the home team. Because if you plan on winning first place pony, you've got to put that in. And then of course, she is just a whiz. I don't know how. Oh, she also had rice and Asian vegetables this morning.
All right, go ahead, Audrey.
Nice. So, okay, good. We're all off to good starts. Corey, let's pop right into what we've already been talking about on this game day, okay? The gameplay purpose. Like, what's the purpose of creating a game? And while you talk about this, I'm going to look at the platform so we can pull one up.
The purpose of creating a game is, I call it the 3 E's: engagement, exposure, and education.
All right. So ISM, your construction company.
Spot mad in the house.
We know that you're just dropping through. However, with your particular construction company, this is a great way to educate folks about what you do, especially your customers. Folks always think construction costs less than it does. So you can always do a game on costs of materials, best sources.
Right. Or going back to yesterday's episode about investment real estate, you were bringing in a lot of jewels yesterday about how to search for the perfect contract. those types of things. And again, it gives people a non-threatening way, I guess, for lack of better words, to feel like they're learning without being taught. So that's the education value of gamification.
Matrell on a mission. Now she's in Europe. She has a travel company.
Definitely could use gamification, because people think of Egypt, the first thing they think of, and if I'm lying, everybody in chat, you know I'm not lying. First thing you think of when you think of Egypt is
what, the pyramids,
and, the King Tut walk and walking like an Egypt, all those things. But it's much more when you go to Matrell's channel, and she shows you some high-end stuff going on over there in Egypt that you can really enjoy. So
Yoga with Goga, what purpose could Yoga with Goga use? And now I've seen some of Yoga's with Goga's content, and of course you know about it just from the title.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say?
He could always put in the kind of questions that relate to different poses and stretches, like what chakra is activated when you do this particular position. Or you can he could talk about, the benefit, what muscle group is being worked. If you have lower back pains, what's the best stretch for this? Or if you just want to increase flexibility, they can ask all sorts of physical questions to educate people about yoga.
Well, Matrell on a mission says, so true. I'm excited to learn how to add games to the mix. First of all, y'all, it's free. I don't know if Philip is talking about my bangles, meaning all these scrunchies and this Great Wolf band, but anyways.
And you got a great.
He says the bangles.
They got a great, walk like and these. Yeah, that's a group that sang that song.
I know, right?
Now, with you, Matrell on the mission, man, they got a great game for you, because I know that you've done train rides. Also, the guy can't get to Egypt from any other country. Well, I can't say any other, but from the U.S. can't get to Egypt without taking an airplane. So there's a plane game, airplane arcade game that you can use.
I say, Corey, you're saying all of this, and look at while you're looking in.
I got to get the last E in there, which is exposure. So,
what were the 2 E's?
It's 3 E's. It's engagement, education, and exposure. Now,
that's the purpose of the game.
So when I say exposure, sometimes people are just finding out about your products, or you want them to find out about your products without pitching to them.
Right.
So you can always post games on your website. For me, I always go to About. That's the first place I go to on a website.
I almost do as well. So wait a minute. While you're talking, Corey, I'm going to jump into the next section, which is starting a game.
All right.
So you always go to the About section and I'm going to choose a quiz, by the way,
because that helps me to see what I'm getting into. Now, sometimes those About sections are, like that quick, and you still don't get enough information because people don't want to overwhelm people with a whole lot of words on the screen. But then you got some that are like doctoral dissertations, and it's like I still don't know a whole lot about the company, or I still get it's like, this is too much. I'm bored with it.
I'm titling this Best YouTube Creators, because I'm going to try to put a question about everybody in here. Go ahead, Corey.
So when you look at to expose somebody, instead of just having a standard About page, you can gamify it, and people can learn. Even though they might not know about your product or service, they can learn about it as they play the game, and it'll pique their interest. But it's all about engagement. And I'm going to say this in a kind of a funny way. Disney, Nickelodeon, some of these other kid-friendly places, it's all a trap house.
Trap house? We can't say trap house on this family show. We got people watching.
And I say a trap house because
Philip saying walk like an Egyptian by the Bangles, because I was asking, hey, is it about my Bangles?
and I say that is because they have created game upon game upon game related to characters, related to shows, related to movies.
And Matrell is laughing. Not a trap house? I know, right? Like, wait, what? And you know what, Corey? Now that you said that, I'm going to add that as the first one. Why should you create a game? I'm going to put trap house. But go ahead.
And how do we know? We have children, and they've gone to
so
these
wait a
sites.
minute. You're saying that the games are
Keep
the trap house.
Engaged. The engagement.
So wait, what
E.
were the 3 E's? Engagement.
Engagement.
What was the next
we'll put
one?
them in order. Exposure, education, engagement. Exposure to people, to your products or your services. You can use games for that. You can educate people about your products and services that might already be using them but want to know more about how to use them. But the big E is engagement, keeping people on your site, involved with your content, involved with your products, your services, whatever it is that you're creating, so that they remain on your site, remain plugged into the things that you're selling and doing.
Okay. So the first question I have, why should you create a game? I have the 3 E's: engagement, education, and exposure. I have trap house. I have vanity. Those are 2 incorrect answers, but I'm going to put a check beside beside engagement, exposure, and education. Underneath, it says students must select one correct answer or all. I'm going to choose all correct answers because with this quiz builder on WordWall is free, y'all. Wait, did I put it in the description? If I did not, I'll make sure I put it in here because we do want people to know where they can find this. G. Albert says pesto is a description for G. Albert. What? I'm going to put pesto in here as an answer because I'm looking for another incorrect answer. So thank you for helping, G. Albert. Somehow you always come through. Why should you create a game? The nice thing about WordWall here is that hey, Love and Live show, man, y'all are always educating people. We're building a game live today, showing people how to do it. And everybody in the comments, we are adding a question from their particular show or their live stream or their personality or what have you.
Who makes their beats?
E-Money.
E-Money, that's what I thought I want to say.
Yeah, he has his own channel. Yeah, E-Money on the beat.
Live and love. Love and live, freestyle, rapping over the tracks to E-Money gives. Hey.
So, of course, we've already talked a little bit about the game. We're already into building a game. We're giving you guys a chance to put in hashtag the home team for those of you watching live.
You know, before you get into building the game, some people say, well, how do I know what game I want to build? How do they find out? They can go to the community tab on the WordWall community section and find out what games people already created and try them out.
So I'll do that now.
Or you can go to Blind Guy His Wife, their life. blindguyhiswife.com,
scrolling at the bottom of the
and
screen.
check out the games that we created, LaQuita's created from the content that we have. So
yes,
that's a sample set. But the full sample set, you go to WordWall.
So I'll show them that because Yoga with Goga says exciting, and G Mama Grows was definitely educating people this morning on mullein. She was showing us how she was harvesting mullein seeds. However, it started to flower. There were these microscopic bugs on there. She had it out in the grow tent, and it was all doing all of this in a pot, not even in the ground. So yes, doing good things. Look, Love and Live show is like, yes, freestyle. Corey's got bars. So I'm going to show you all, of course, the different types of games like Corey just said. You want to go to WordWall, yes. However, if you go to blindguyhiswife.com, our homepage, scroll right here. Well, if you start at the top, you'll see the live show. I wonder why it's not playing. Well, anyways, scroll on down and you will see a game like, oh, okay, here's a game. Here's a type of game that I could create. This one is available on WordWall as well. At the bottom, it says powered by WordWall, very tiny. Remember, this is a free platform, and I do like that they don't overbrand. Yeah. So now if I go to opportunities on blindguyhiswife.com, we wanted to show people how they could really learn more about these stories. Like, okay, do I want to buy the Three Little Pigs story? Do I want to become an affiliate? Well, we do have the characters' names here, so you could know, oh, there's a lot of fun characters. Mr. Cow, Disco Dog, Hogwarts Porker. And then they could play a whack-a-mole game where they meet the characters. So for this one, we chose whack-a-mole. So we embedded a game for each. So they're showing you how to play the game. You hit that one, not that one. Then they start to take you through the different levels. All you have to do is hit the names of your people. And then we just did that for every single product. This way we can boost sales because that's the whole point that you all want to do.
So again, this is an arcade style game. You all know whack-a-mole. When you go to the arcade, you're sitting there, bam, bam, bam. Well, this is the digital version of whack-a-mole. It's got a lot of fun sound effects too. It sounds like an Old West theme. And so,
you know what? This shows a different type. So I went to our Safari. This one is where they just have to drag the correct answer into the correct place. Like, how did Mother Africa resolve the conflict? What did she give? Gifts, antelope, fear, lion, water. And they would just drag the right answer. Oh, this one has a special feature. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Gave gifts.
Hold on. Let me play it again.
Gave gifts.
And wait, I think if I click on the question, it might read it.
Water.
Go ahead, Corey. I'm sorry.
Some of the games come with an accessibility feath like this one, where it actually reads the questions and the answer choices to you for those that might be vision impaired, or for those that might be like the Waldos.
You know what, Philip Waldo, you hear that? Thank you, Philip, for being our favorite moderator, greeting everybody.
That don't know that reading is fundamental. They can listen to the questions and the choices.
So G. Albert says, seriously, this is great. I was looking for something nice and simple to allow our various ministries engaged. Bible trivia in the making. Let me tell you, G. Albert,
Go ahead, G. Albert.
at the low cost of free, this is an amazing tool.
It can boost your Sunday school participation for people that don't come, that they're online. It can boost Bible study participation, because you can actually pull this up on the big screen if you have one, the media screen. If you're in church in person, you can pull up, people can play along right there in the church.
Exactly. So this is where you definitely want to look at. Think about the purpose. That's where we started with. We were like, okay, what's the purpose of my game? What do I want to teach?
Are you engaging? Are you exposing? Are you exposing? Or you're trying to engage? You want engagement, but are you doing it through exposing people to content that don't know your content, or are you exposing? Are you educating them about things they already are involved with or engaged with on your channel with your products or your services?
And remember, the end goal, they're going to give you something. G. Albert, with that, once they learn more, they might just add more tithes, more offering, more attendance.
That way G. Albert don't have to be like, it's offering time, church.
G. Mama Groves was like, let me fix your name. She's spelling Philip's name wrong. Wally is asking, so a game creation app or on the web? That's the beautiful part. Currently, it's on the web. However, in the future, a part of all of this teaching I'm leading up to is showing you all how you can create an app with this. So this way, remember, right now I am using a Google site. So if you have a Google account, then yes, you have access to Google sites in your Google Drive. So that means that with the Google site, you can actually create an app from that site, so that these games are web-based right now. I'm going to look at the last game and see which type we have on here.
But I know another good feature about this, if you're a parent or you're an adult that might
that's the airplane.
Introducing children or minors to this game, it doesn't take you away to another website. It just stays here. It stays there where you embedded it. It takes them right back to your page. So you don't have to worry about them getting lost in cyberspace.
Right. What job did Mayor Mouse give the three blind? My search and destroy, military martial arts trainers, military inspectors. So of course, there's instant gratification. When you publicize these games, it does create a leaderboard. So for G. Albert, for your church group, or for Mitrell on a Mission, for the people that are looking to travel, this could be a way to give them perks. So this way, if they win in church, right, they might just, if they're playing at home, they're playing these games at home, or they can play in church. They get on the leaderboard once you publish your game, and then they might win something, right? Bragging rights or what have you. Mitrell on a Mission, you might have a gift. They might get an additional perk for their travels.
Or Mitrell, this might be a way for you to create a travel guide through a game, through gamifying a travel guide. So when people want to say, what do I need to bring when I come to Egypt? You can have it all played out in the game.
Now, Professor Black Ops, power to the people. I mean, cybersecurity for the people. Man, he was telling us how Patreon took away. Any of y'all using Patreon, watch out. They fired all of their cybersecurity folks. Yes, you know that.
Hack.
That's what I said. Like, he said, yeah, the hackers are probably coming, right? So either way, this
blood in the water with sharks, boy.
Right? G Mama says, wow, that's news to me about Google creating. What did we say?
You said Google Sites.
Oh, I thought y'all knew that. I'm sorry. Y'all, that's a whole nother that's a whole nother video. If y'all are interested in how to build a Google site, I can show you on the back end. We can build one live. Right now, we are building a live game. Love and Live Show says that is so cool. For you all, y'all have so many businesses, Love and Live Show. Y'all give out so much information. You could definitely do a game. I'm going to show you just how quickly you could definitely create a game based on your shout outs, right? And each time you could actually add a person. So far, we went to WordWall and we said, we're going to call this Best YouTube Creators because we're creating this with you all today. So we're going to use all of you in the chat to create this game. Now, I chose quiz.
Before we go further, the actual categories that we showed, the arcade games, the quiz trivia shows, those are just a few sample sets. They have lots of different game formats that you can try. So remember, go to WordWall and check out their community.
Yes, community is right at the top. That will show you all the different types of games and how you can build. If you're trying to figure out like, this is a quiz style, What does it look like? How does it work? Oh, so there are so many different things you can do. BEN blank blank. Is it CH, TCH, or SH for bench? Oh, okay. This show is a quirky kid game. But anyways, let's go back to my activities. I think I just lost my activity course, so I got to go back to create. I've got to go to quiz. That's where I was. And I titled it Best YouTube Creators. Of course, if you're Philip, you could do...
What equipment do you need to be a voiceover artist? His answers were a bottle of vodka,
a bucket of chicken,
quality soundboard, quality mic.
All right. So we said the 3 E's for creating a game: for engagement,
education, and exposure.
I think we had Trap House on there.
Trap House. And G. Albert said pesto for some reason.
Education, yes. Pesto, vanity, and exposure, yes. Because of course, vanity means that you just want people to hook you up. So I'm going to do here, I have to put a check mark beside the correct answer. So I'm going to check engagement, education, exposure. As soon as I check more than one, they're asking, is there just one answer or all correct? Now here, this is the sweet spot. This is what I love. I want a picture to go right here. So for me, I always just write in the word question. That way a question mark will come up. All of these images are free. Because our colors are red, I always choose red for that question part. And then this word here, engagement. They're already giving you happy engagement or whatever. So I don't want to use an engagement like man and woman. I'm just going to put
that's not
play.
Engagement, that's enslavement.
I'm just going to put game. How about that? Because when I put in play, it came up with a lot of children. So I'm putting game. I'll put in game control. And I think that'll give me a good picture. Yep. Boom. So Trap House. Let's see what's going to come up.
Boy.
I'll put in
animal trap. Just put a mouse trap.
I'll put in mouse trap. And yes, I'll put in this cute one, which actually has a computer mouse underneath a actual mouse. Yo, G Mama Groves is laughing at you, Corey. And guess who is here? Bougie Prepper.
Hey!
She's saying grand rising to you as well. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. And listen to Wally. He's saying salute to TLA for informing people about locals. It's much better. Are you saying it's much better than this game builder, or what are you saying, Wally? Let us know. Let's see. Let's head on back over to finishing the game because, of course, Bougie Prepper, we're showing you a free way to educate people, especially as much as you cook. And all of your fire starter Fridays, your games here could be questions about
what do you need to start a fire?
Flint,
magnifying glass, piece of paper, flint, matches, lighter fluid, gasoline.
Right. So this is so easy. You can choose your pictures. Pesto. I'm going to put this picture here and exposure. They're probably going to give me camera. Oh, sort of. Let's see. I'm just going to put in the word camera because exposure has a bunch of different things, but I'll just put exposure. And, I want to change that picture. So I'm going to remove it. This is how easy it is, you all. Or I could have cropped it at the top. They gave me options. But instead of camera, I'm going to put for exposure, I'm going to put light. Okay. Mm-hmm. Then they have all kinds of light bulbs and sunbursts.
Put spotlight.
Spotlight. Thank you. I like that. So you do have to get creative with what do you want people to see when they play this game. Vanity. I'll just put in mirror.
Now, question, LaQuita Marie.
Because why they got Vanity the singer up there?
Woo!
They pull in.
See that one?
They pull in all
of
the
young
Google.
Vanity or old Vanity?
It was young Vanity.
Woo!
Young cute Vanity. So I am going to click done. I can always come back and add questions, but I'm clicking done just so that I can preview it.
Now, when
Okay.
it comes to the photos they want to add, let's say you're someone like Michelle on a mission that has a travel business, or you're like G Mama Grows that might have plants that she wants to that she has in her garden. Can they take their own photos and put in there?
They can. You can definitely add your own pictures. Let me go over there and see. Thanks, Wally. He's like shaking my head. Quita, locals is better than Patreon. Look, I'm just saying. I'm making sure. Look, Gail says, say trap house 3 times, the trash can waves will appear.
Trap house, trap house, trap house.
And why you try to get him to come? You know what? That's our boy. He is the man. Trash can waves. So, and you know, G Mama Grows is laughing, right? Let's go ahead and do our first place pony because most people have put in hashtag the home team. Whoever wins first place pony, they're going to get the first question. You're going to be the first person
to get a customized question added in this game.
Absolutely. So hopefully everybody has put in hashtag the home team. If you have not, please do so again. Do so now. If you've already done it, they say it works. Why is Love and Live Show over there laughing? Queen Lenora was popping the other day. I said, okay, come through. But anyways, Lord, Wally, this is why we fighting. He talking about I don't fight, but look at what he said. Nah, you just nosy with no clarity. Look, I know I'm nosy, and no clarity. That's my middle name. Thank you, Gail at Night and Bougie Prepper for putting in hashtag the home team. Oh my goodness, Corey, let me tell you. I don't know if it was the wine or what it was, but Bougie Prepper, her laugh is so contagious. She has one of those laughs. You know how somebody trying not to laugh, and they be like, right. And they about to bust. Like they're trying to hold it back. So every time she laughs, it makes you laugh. When I was watching Coco's hair last week, we was listening to Wind Down Wednesday, and she was laughing. Me and Coco are laughing. And then finally she had to turn her camera off because she was laughing so hard. They were cutting up. But anyways, G. Albert says today is my favorite oldest daughter's birthday. Maya is the director of a semester abroad program in Barcelona. Wow. Okay. Congratulations and happy birthday to her.
Congratulations, happy birthday. And however they say hello in Spain, we say hello. I don't want to assume it's hola, but
it probably is. And look, now she laughing in there. Bougie Prepper laughing. I can hear her right now. And Wally is talking about you only fight yourself. How you gonna talk trash and then say you ain't fighting? You know what? Y'all Haitians is something else. Go to the first place pony. How are we gonna do this, Corey?
All right, I'm gonna make the horse race announcement.
Why is Wally saying trap house, trap house, trap house?
trying to get trash can ways to show up.
Anyways.
So I'll make the horse race announcement, and then when I say bring, that's when you're gonna say and they're off and click the button. Ready?
Okay, yes, I'm ready because remember, whoever wins, we're gonna ask the question about you're gonna be the next question in the game. So let's see what we can do because everybody is saying happy birthday to G. Albert's daughter, Maya. Go ahead, Corey.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another run of the Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Live First Place Pony Derby. All the jockeys are mounted behind the gates and in position. LaQuita, what are all the hackers going to say as they run towards Patreon since Professor Blackout said that their cybersecurity force has been fired? Bring!
And they're off. All right. Bougie Prepper, Audrey's Living Life. Mitrell on the Mission, TWP Popcorn. Bougie Prepper, Love and Live Show. Audrey, TWP Popcorn. G Mama Crows. Bougie Prepper, Cassandra, South Fulton Garden. Gail at Night.
Hey! Gail at Night. She has won the first place pony.
Congratulations.
She was using a blue wrench instead of a horse crop to get that horse to run faster. And so now we're going to create a question around Gail at Night.
Yes. We'll do that. Don't be asking me no questions, Wally, why I said trap house. You made me do it. All right. So Mitrell on the Mission is saying happy birthday to the Love and Live Show, but it's actually to
G. Albert,
daughter. Yes, G. Albert's daughter, Maya, who's in Spain running a program. So the girl is out here shaking, moving, getting older, and all of those good things. So what are we doing right now, Corey? We're asking creating the question from Gail?
Right.
All right. Let's see what we got. We got.
What channels has Gail been famous for moderating for?
Now, here's the thing. She has her channel name here. So y'all subscribe. If you have not, you know what to do. Everybody's saying congratulations, like Cassandra South Fulton Garden and Philip Waldo Jr., even G. Albert. Nice. And why she in there dancing? So what's the question that you want me to type? How do you want me to type it?
What YouTube content creators has Gail been famous for moderating for?
That could be anybody.
Yeah,
Oh, we're gonna put us though, right?
Yeah, blind guys wipe their life.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. We're gonna go ahead and build this game live so that way we can have a good time with it. Now remember, we're gonna get a question from you all as well.
I got a better question.
Okay.
Which content creator put Gail on the poll?
All right, which content? So let me go back to the game tab. So that way, this is the preview. This is the first one based off your question. What are the 3 reasons to create a game? Is it engagement? So
that's one.
I'm checking that one. Pesto? No. I want to uncheck that. Let's see. So right now I have Trap House, exposure, engagement. Oops. So I got 2 out of 3.
All right.
So that's how it works. And they can either play again or, So let's go back to start again. I'm going to hit the back button at the top. That's how I'll get back to the game. I'm going to go to my activities at the top because once you create a game, they all are listed here up at the top under my activities. So I'll ask the question once I see what they're saying, Corey, because they were over here talking some trash. Let's see. Wally says correction, 1,000 plus wrenches. Yeah, because Gail, there's so many channels, right? And she's like, oh, that's a great question. I don't know if she means who put her on the poll. Yeah, because she does have 1,000 wrenches, but she says that's a great question. So let's go for it.
Which one?
Hold on. I'm going to hit 3 dots right here under the game I want to edit. And there are lots of options. I can open this in a new tab. I can share it. Now, remember, once you make this public, which right here, you can keep it private or you can publish it. The nice thing is, since this is an education platform, it's for grade 1 through all the way through 12. You can create this for vocational, technical education, university. Remember, this can be for everyone, special ed, or you can even add an age band, like if you want to say seniors, right? Specifically for seniors, you might be educating people on retirement accounts, annuities, things like that. So then you can also choose your languages: Arabic, arts.
There's one for you,
not
Arabic.
This is the subject, like what topic. So for us, this would be under arts because we're online. It would not be math. It is social. It would be English because this is in English. They have music, Orton Gillingham, PE, phonics. You can always add a subject. So this means if we want to add live streaming, boom. Now I can choose live streaming, and this is in alphabetical order. I'm going to choose publish. Boom. Now I can embed this. I can get a QR code. I can add it to Facebook. So remember, you don't have to have a website. You can share this to quite a few different places. It's now listed on my profile page as well. So I'm just going to click done, or I could click the X at the top. Let's see.
Did we make Gail's question yet?
We're about to, because
Right.
G. Albert is asking, how do you plug in the correct answer? That's what we're going to show you as the host or creator. We're going to create this question right now for Gail. So the question that we want to do is I'm going to click the 3 dots, and instead of share, I just did that. I can set this as an assignment. So G. Albert, you can do this if you have for your group at church. If you want to do this for any private community, set this as an assignment for them. I can edit the content, which is what I'm going to do now. I can duplicate it and then change out the questions. If I like a game style, I can duplicate it, and I can also rename it. So I can embed, get the QR code here, edit the content. The question is,
what content creator put Gail at Night on the poll?
All right. Which content creator put Gail at Night on the poll? POLL. So that's the tricky part, because she was on the poll. So remember, I always put an image here so that people know that this is the question. I type in the word question. I like these images, but they have so many that you can choose from. My branding is red and white. So I'll choose red, and I'll put blind guy, his wife, their life, because we did not have a poll. I know we are the wrong answer.
You can also put trash can waves.
Because he's a wonderful partner to her channel. Wally is as well. And y'all already know I'm gonna throw Wally in there. I'll throw Wealth Talk Productions too. Let's see. We'll also
Let's put for kicks, we'll put G Mama Grows.
G Mama Grows. We'll put TLA. And
O'Shea Duke Jackson.
O'Shea Duke Jackson. I should put doctor because y'all know O'Shea has his doctorate as well. So that brother is shaking and moving. TLA. So this is how you choose the right answer. The right answer is O'Shea Duke Jackson. That's the only right answer. If I wanted more than one answer, I would check more than one. And underneath, are they selecting one answer or all correct answers automatically comes up. That's it. I'm done. So this way it's going to save it. But remember, I can go back and add more questions, which is what we're about to do. Now I can test it. What are the 3 reasons to create a game? Engagement, education, exposure. Boom. I got that one right. Next question. I'm just going to click the advanced button. Which content creator put Gale at Night on the poll? Was it Blind Guy Has Oops? See, right away. And they show you the right answer. Just like that, G Albert. All right, Corey. G Mama says, this looks like fun. G Mama, this is where we're going to give an answer, a question about you. All right. We're going to, I'm glad I spelled it right too, Philip, not the P-O-L-E. G Mama Grows. Let's create a question from your channel. Because remember, this is a YouTube content creator game. So this is a game that I can add to, I'm going to hit the back button. I can add this to our website, or I can just share it anywhere. So this way, if I want people to discover these content creators or to know that Yoga with Goga comes to my channel,
Exposure.
so it gives you that exposure, right? So G Mama Grows, this question is about you.
All right, let's see.
I'm going to click add a question, and I'm going to go ahead and choose my question picture.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What type of plant does G Mama Grows promote medicinal purposes?
That's so many.
I know, but we're gonna talk about the one she talked about today.
All right. Well, she was collecting seeds today.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put here what type of plant that's great for your lungs, because that's what mullein is for.
Just get an answer. We're constructing the game, so we're not actually trying to.
Did G Mama Grows collect seeds from?
And again, the idea for these games, and like I said, I'm a hard nose when it comes to trivia. I like tough trivia questions, so I have to remind myself and that you want to make it easy and fun, because you don't want people to get discouraged because they keep getting wrong answers. So when you set up your games and you customize your questions, just think about the answers that will educate and expose them to the information. But the other thing is you want to keep them engaged by giving them multiple chances to get some answers right, because at the end of the day, you want them to walk away with the information so that they can actually make a decision to buy from you or to support your content.
So the correct answer here is mullein, because I put in mullein, sunflower, sesame, daisies, collard greens, and chia while you were talking. This is what makes it easy, G Mama. Mullein. This is what I saw on your video. I saw all these different variations because you were showing us different stages of how it flowers, and those little bugs were on it. So you were like, nah, they can have that part. Then you were showing us how it was budding, but I'm going to choose this one. This one looks a lot like where you had one in a pot. When I click sunflower, boom, they already have so many answers, easy questions. This makes it super easy. Sesame, why they got them Sesame Street pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Daisies. And so this is how quickly you can create a game. Collard greens, haha, they got the plant and they got some cooked up. Chia. Lord, if they put that chia pet, okay, they did not. All right, here's one that looks good. And just like that, I am going to click done. And G Mama's question is already in the game. So as you all see, we've created a game with 3 questions so far. Let's see what they're saying in the chat. Look at Wally. There's no way I could have been the first person. Oh, G Mama uses mullein for joint pain.
Okay,
nice.
There you go.
And she says, this is awesome. And Philip says that mullein works. I call it mullein, but it's mullein. A lot of people just say mullein. So anyway, it's either way. It works for joint pain. It works for your lungs. So I'm going to show you this. If you were to Google mullein or mullein, it's amazing because it works for so many things, right? So this is where, if you're trying to figure out, I'm not sure about my question, right? So I'm just going to put in here, what is mullein good for? So this way, if you want to add other questions, G-Mama uses it for her joints. I use it for
joint pain.
Joint pain. Why you saying that her joints?
Joint pain.
Okay. Mullein is an expectorant, which
she's
means
already called G-Mama Rose.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah. See, I didn't think about that. Lord knows. Mullein is an expectorant, which means it helps the body expel excess mucus, usually by helping your coughs be more productive to bring up mucus that may be settling in the chest or in the throat. It's a demulcent. Studies show that demulcents create a soothing anti-inflammatory coating over mucous membranes, which is probably why it's good for her joints. It gives her her joint pain. It gives her that soothing anti-inflammatory coating over. Now, this is used in things like Robitussin and whatnot also. So if you're looking at, how else, look at Love and Live shows them, I need to get me some mullein. You know where to get it. She's got lots of seeds, and out there in Oklahoma, y'all can probably grow mullein. I don't know. G-Mama, can she grow mullein? Can Love and Live show grow mullein in there? What about Professor Black Ops? He says he's old. Can this help him?
God, jokey joke, because we don't have night light. Jokey joke. Why is Robitussin just like the bottom of a grave?
Why is Robitussin just like the bottom of a grave? And then meanwhile, y'all know we do have our past library. Thank you so much, Gail at Night, for showing that on our website, blindguyhiswife.com. The past library is there, or you can go directly to Gumroad as well. Who should we create? Oh Lord, she said Oregon. I put her in Wyoming, didn't I?
You said Oklahoma.
Lord, she's somewhere in the middle. See, I don't know those states in the middle.
Oregon is not in the middle.
See, I don't know any states other than the East Coast. And all I know is Virginia, where I'm at, and then the ones next to it.
y'all ready for the answer to the jokey joke?
Well, good news, Love and Live show. If you're in Portland, Oregon, because I forgot, she said some people say Oregon. Mullein is actually a weed, so it'll grow anywhere. So boom, Portland, Oregon can do it. And what's the question?
Why is Robitussin just like the bottom of a grave?
Why?
Because that's where the coffin stops.
You know what? That's where the coffin stops. Professor Black Ops says mullein. I'm on my turmeric curcumin. Let me tell you, the turmeric is great. So is the mullein. Remember, all of it's food, right? So you want to eat as much of everything. And just for that, Professor Black Ops, we are going to create a question for you as well as Love and Live show. All right. What question?
Yeah, just to tie back, the Robitussin has mullein in it. That's why I brought that up. So
right. So of course they all laughing at your joke, Corey, about that stops the coughing. So let's ask a question about Professor Black Ops. And you know what? Now let me tell y'all something about the Love and Live show. The best, some of the best. I ain't gonna say because people like that's the absolute. Some of the best relationship advice. Philip's laughing at your joke too as well, Corey. So if you all are trying to figure out, how do other people feel about these different questions, right? So if I choose the wrong one, let's see what they say. Yep. They said, nope, not sesame, but it's mullein. All right. I am going to go back to my activities and I'm going to edit this one. And we're going to do something about the Love and Live show.
You said Professor Black Ops.
Yep. But we're going to do a relationship question, like some of the things that they offer, because they do shout outs, they do relationship advice, and they get it from the audience too. But her perspective is amazing. Lenora's is. Right. They also do quite a few other things. They talk about their hot sauce because they have several businesses. So G. Albert is like, that's a good one because, he tells a lot of jokes as well. So first we're going to do Professor Black Ops. And y'all know we're down to the last part of the show, 5 minutes left. So let's see in 5 minutes how many questions we can ask. Corey, give me a question for Professor Black Ops while I choose a picture so that people know this is a question. I'm going to type in the word question. And I have red and white as my theme. You all can choose any of these free images, but go ahead, Corey.
What type of IT work does Professor Black Ops specialize in?
You know the answer?
Yep.
Are you going to give more than one answer?
More than one right answer?
Yes.
Number one right answer. Ready?
Yes. Hold on a second. He has a long name, and I like to put everything in there so that people can find what kind of IT work does Professor Black Ops specialize in. I'm ready.
YouTube algorithms.
All right.
Cybersecurity.
Well, they get this one wrong. But he does have different systems that he uses as well. He talks a lot about AWS. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Cobalt programming. Deleting people's paychecks.
Oh, I don't know if y'all heard that story before about how he deleted everybody's paycheck in one of his first jobs. Deleting paychecks.
Drinking Mountain Dew.
He likes Mountain Dew. Is that one of his drinks? I forget. And I'm going to choose cybersecurity as the correct one. And I'm going to also choose AWS as a correct one and I'm going to choose all correct answers. Give me another question now for the Love and Live show, because she, look at you, Mama, saying, oh, wow. I was telling you that they do several things on their show. So they're in Portland, Oregon. So let's see here. I'm going to go back to my activities. Oh my goodness. I hope I saved that question. Did I click save, y'all? What did I click? Let's see if his question is in there. We have, yep, it's in there. So now I'm going to add a question. And this one is for the Love and Live show. What types of fun, because freestyle is going to be one of them, does Love and Live show offer on their channel? They have so many commercials. Like, it's so nice that you can send them a commercial. They play other content creators commercials at the beginning. So I put in a question. Oh, you know what I didn't do? YouTube algorithms. I did not choose the pictures for his
questions.
Yes. So for his answers, yes. Cybersecurity. Yep. They already gave me a great image. Cobalt programming. I don't even know if any of these are correct. Let's just choose that box. That looks like a technical box. Deleting paychecks. Let's see. I'm just gonna put I'm just gonna put the word. Okay, yeah, $. Thank you.
Somebody crying.
Yeah, I'll put the $sign for now. Drinking Mountain Dew.
That should be easy.
Yep. There's one in front of the sun and AWS. Yep. There's boom. You know what? Actually, some people might not know what this is. You can always rotate it. You can flip it. All of those good things. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to undo that. But I'm going to remove this. I'm going to choose a different AWS so people know that's Amazon Web Services. Oh, that one wasn't available. So I'll choose this one. And that one is available. So that's the nice thing. They do show you what is available as far as free images. Freestyle, opportunities, relationship advice,
hot sauce drinking challenges.
I'm just going to put hot sauce challenges. And y'all, we are done. We got to get to, because we're at the top of the hour, hot sauce challenges. And what else did I say?
You said relationship advice. You said products and services, which is the hot sauce. You said
products and services, business information. Because they talk about pop-ups. They talk about how they market and different things like that, where they sell, some of the conferences they're going to. Networking opportunities. Let's see. What else would I put on here? Let's see. That's a wrong answer.
Fighting with her nephew.
No, they fight all the time. Her and
That's what I'm
Elia.
saying. Oh, you said? Oh,
That's not
wrong answer.
Yeah, I need a wrong answer. Because we always say favorite nephew, and she's like, no, I'm Queen Lenore. It's my show.
Let's see. Fashion tips.
Oh, okay, yes, fashion tips. Look, Love and Live Show was like, don't delete my paycheck. I do want to answer this question from G. Albert. He said, are there any interactive adventures to allow folks to answer the questions virtually? You know what? I don't think, I don't know that everybody could play live at the same time together, but I think they could to get on the leaderboard. And cybersecurity, Professor Black Ops is trying to clear his good name. Talking about Love and Live Show. I was an intern. All money was paid out on time. He did rectify it. He did get it straight. I will say that. Thank you, Gail at Night. Are we going to shout out our sponsors? Let's go ahead and take a coffee break because we've been
you got ESPN, Gail. But I said, before we got it, we got to thank our sponsors. And I was going to just bust into it, but thanks for the announcement.
Corey, which way do you sneeze? This is Philip Waldo Jr. At you.
At you.
Right, at you. Anyways, let's do a quick coffee break because it is the end of the show. We got sponsors and we love our sponsors.
We want to say this broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted sponsors.
Absolutely. We gotta get our game up. The Love and Live Show already has their stuff queued up. Let's do it like them.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks. Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University.
Supreme sponsor, JDWR. Check out his YouTube channel.
Supreme sponsor, Cardio Conversation. You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for that coffee break. Gail at Night, you are the moderator. This is what's up. Thank you all for helping us. We do appreciate it. G-Mom was like, oh, I'm slow. At you. Which direction do I sneeze? At you. So we're gonna tidy this up, y'all. Y'all know what to do. It is time to play the game, right? Once you create your game, you build your game, you play the game. We're going to be adding questions here. We are going to definitely post this onto our website. So I'm just going to use the embed code to do that. And what else will we do, Corey? What should they do? Should they go to our homepage to test the game, see if they can get on the leaderboard?
Yeah, go to blindguyhiswife.com, play the game, get on the leaderboard, and we'll be adding questions to this as we go along to make sure that the game stays fresh and clean.
We'll keep adding questions about the content creators because we do have to add the one about Philip Waldo Jr.
We got to add the one about Material and Emissions.
Yes.
So for all you content creators today, there'll be some questions added to this quiz specifically for you.
Absolutely. So
got one for Wally. What type of food does Wally like to eat the most? Okra, gumbo.
You know what? To answer G. Albert's question, though, I do want to dig a little deeper when he was saying, are there any interactive adventures to allow the folks to answer the questions virtually? I think you might have to do some of what we're doing now. You can either play with people live, and maybe we can do that another day where we all go to open up another tab, go to our site, play the game at the same time, see what happens, see if we all end up on the leaderboard. I don't know how that would work because I haven't tried that. They do, I will say WordWall has a robust community. And so definitely with the community, if you click there at the top, you can search for activities. I don't know if that's where you can also search for live games. Let me just see if anything comes up. It looks like they just kind of bring up a bunch of different things. I don't know if this means that people are playing these live right now, but it looks like you simply post the game wherever you want to post it. Like they have word search. Now this, keep in mind, we did upgrade because if you want to pay for it, you pay $6 a month or $72 a year, or you would pay $9 a month or $97 a year.
And the great thing about it is when you buy those, you can add more features. You can get printables that you can download so people can print things out. So
Yes.
again, I keep using her as an example of Material and Mission. They can print out guides. They can print out anything that you want to print out that they need to print out that relates to the game and relates to your business. Same thing with you, G. Albert, for church. You can have printables that go right along with the games. Same thing with you. Any of you content creators or any of you people that have products or services that you want people to engage with, you can always have printables to go along with it.
Absolutely. So definitely we are done here, y'all. We're at the 1 hour mark. It's a 1 hour talk show. It's been amazing talking with you today. And we do appreciate your participation. Of course, we do love our sponsors. So thank you, Gail at Night, for mentioning that as well.
And if you know a person that has a business where they sell services, whether they sell digital products, they sell actual products, or just or they're content creators, refer them to this episode to show them how they can gamify their business.
Absolutely.
So ready for the plant-based treat?
Yeah, sure. Let's announce it.
It's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
Getting you to eat more fruits and vegetables every day at every single meal.
Summer salad.
Today we've got quinoa, green leaf lettuce, carrot, 1 avocado, a pineapple salsa that's store-bought, and I'm going to make croutons with the toast. Start with our lettuce. Lettuce is full of vitamin K to help strengthen your bones and reduce the risk of bone fracture. It helps you to stay hydrated because it's loaded with fiber but made up of over 95% water.
Peel the carrots, add the strips to the salad.
Carrots are full of fiber, and a high-fiber diet is related to a lower risk of colorectal cancer. It also may help prevent type 2 diabetes and help people with diabetes manage their blood sugar levels. We're going to add our avocado here. Avocados are full of folate, which protects against colon, stomach, pancreatic, and cervical cancers and may help reduce the risk of depression. All right, we'll get our quinoa in there. Quinoa is a great source of protein. It contains vitamin E, which helps reduce the risk of coronary heart disease, certain cancers, and several eye disorders. So I've got this pineapple salsa that I ordered from Youth Earn and Learn Jobs for Kids. Now for the croutons.
Slice the toasted bread to create croutons.
I have a little bit of a vinaigrette here.
I really enjoyed the vinaigrette, and I liked the vegetables because they were nice and fresh.
The quinoa just made it look more fancy because it was like the quinoa on top and then everything mixed together, so it was really good, and plus it looked good.
The quinoa makes it look like glittery.
All right, glittery food is always a good thing.
All right. Well, any closing comments from our home team out there?
Well, you know what? We've inspired Love and Live show. She says we enjoyed this wonderful show. I'm going to do this when we get back home.
All right, to Oregon.
Yes, to Oregon, not Wyoming or Kentucky. I had her somewhere in the middle, Colorado. I know it was, what did I say?
You said Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. That's what it was. So definitely Motrell on a Mission said, thank you. TWP Popcorn said, good day. Y'all remember, this is an amazing educational opportunity, especially the way you can customize it. G Mama Grow says, yummy. She's enjoying that salad. She could probably just go in her backyard and harvest most of those ingredients.
There you go.
Philip is listening to the kids in there say, hey, Quita Junior. And of course, yeah, right? Love and Live show. Ooh, it's glittery. Like, who says food is glittery other than some girls? How do we say goodbye, Corey?
Well, we want to thank you for joining us on this episode of The Blind Guy.
His wife.
Their Life Live. Join us every Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
for more great information about health,
Business.
and wealth.
Thank you so much, Gail at Night, for dropping where you can get that Braun mixer. Y'all know I use it in almost every single show. It's on our Amazon store. And of course, Gail also dropped the link for the plant-based playlist. So you can get those recipes. I still need to add more in there.
All right, so that list is going to continue to grow. So keep sticking and staying so you can find out more information from the plant-based playlist.
Origami if you're fancy.
But we're going to say goodbye the way Professor Black Ops Cybersecurity for the people said goodbye when the people started chasing him when they found out he deleted their paychecks. He said, deuces.
Oh, G Baba Groves. Talk about see y'all later in these YouTube streets. Deuces.
Deuces, yeah.